I'm gonna say this in front of him. He had a part of me trying to take this Rowland job. Obviously, this is my home and all that, but you have to always look at your leadership, right? And does your leadership align with what you believe in? And his dad is the superintendent of our whole district, and so if the big boss's son is playing big time college football at the D1 level, then I knew that he would at least have awareness of the value that high school sports can bring to a young athlete, both on the football field and off the football field. Our leadership is a big reason why we are able to have the success that we have had so far and continue to build on that success. So I want to introduce you guys to Alex Flores Jr.
I just kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about, a little bit of my journey, how I got to where I'm at today. Out of Mirada, I was actually committed to Vanderbilt. Week of signing day, things didn't go the way they were supposed to go. Didn't know what was going to happen. That was February of 2020. Obviously, COVID happens a month after. To be completely honest, I was going to stop playing football. Academically, I took care of business and I got into any school that I applied to and that I wanted to go to. And really, football is not something where you can just show up and just, hey, let me try to do this or that. You have to be fully committed to it. And being at home for 3 months, I was like, I don't think I'm done yet. And ended up getting in contact with a coach at Mount Sac. I didn't think I was going to actually play at Mount Sac. Thought I was going to gray shirt and just use the connections that I had to go forward, but ended up winning the job my first year. Came back to my second year, and then pregame week 1, I ended up getting hurt. Had to miss the entire year. Ended up going from, hey, something's wrong with your foot to, hey, there's a tumor in your foot. You have to go to an oncologist. So from 1 week in the ortho to the next in City of Hope it's a scary type of, week. And thankfully everything went well with that. And I came back for my third year. Had a good year. Ended up getting off from McNeese. Took it, went at the mid-year and played my 2 seasons there. And then, got to a point where, I had a lot of great memories of football. Taught me many lessons, taught me many things. And coaching was always going to be next for me. I love football. It's what shaped me to who I am today. And it was always going to be the next step. So the opportunity came up and I'm coaching at McNeese now, but really, I say these things and, yeah, they may suck, but, there's always 2 sides to anything that happens, right? No matter how bad something could be, you can turn it into positive, right? I'll be completely honest. When everything that happened, when I thought I was going to go to a school and I'm not working out, I was going to be, I felt sorry for myself. I was like, why is this happening to me? Why this? Why that? And the fact of the matter is, why let something be the reason you don't do anything when you could have something be the reason you do it all? So there's a lot of things that I can't control. You guys can't control, can't control if a ref's going to call PI when it's a clear PI, but you can control how you respond to anything, right? You may not like the outcome of something, but you have your full ability to respond to the way that best fits the situation. And I think once my mindset changed from that, it's not something that's just going to, carry me along with football and stuff like that. I'm confident that I will be successful in life. And it's not me saying that to pat myself on the back or anything, but I just know whatever's handed to me, I'm going to find the best way and I'm going to respond the best way to it. And no matter what it is, I'm going to get back on my feet. And I think once you have that mindset, you're untouchable. You're untouchable. It doesn't make a difference who you're going up against, what the score is, what play is called, what this, what that. If you just do the best of your abilities and you have full control of that, everything's going to take care of itself. There's no detail too small where hey, it's not a big deal. All the little things add up. All the little things add up. And I'd say one of the last things I would kind of just leave with you guys is just, enjoy this right here. This really is the purest form of football. When you get to the next level, it's a job. It truly is your job. You're there from 5:45 in the morning to getting back to your apartment at 10 o'clock at night, whether that's practice, classes, study hall. And, now, especially nowadays, it's becoming a business more and more every single day. This right here, if there's one thing I wish I would have done a little bit more is enjoyed my high school time, because I had the mindset where I said, when I lost my senior year of high school, it sucked. Made me really sad, but I knew that it wasn't going to be my last football day. And I wish that I would have maybe changed that mindset a little bit and enjoyed the locker room, enjoyed the bus rides, enjoyed the wind, every little thing where this is what you guys are going to remember for the rest of your life. These are the stories you're going to be able to tell. These are all the memories you're going to make. And, just continuing that belief in each other that, you guys can do it. So thank you guys.
How about you guys, right? But triggered some Big Ten, yeah? Did you guys hear the E plus R equals O? Yeah. Do you know that one yet? Yeah. You can tell, you know it, right? You hear the mindset. And then the last one that he's talking about, I heard that present focus, right? That present focus, like really enjoying this time. And again, man, this is a guy that's played at D1, that was all conference, all Southern California, at one of the most prestigious junior colleges, my alma mater too, Mount Sac. And he's telling you guys, man, how precious and how cool high school football is, man. So take those words into your mindset and let's make sure that, we're playing every play like it's our last play and it's what we have left over, okay? Let's go ahead and bring it up and break it out. And then seniors, I want you to stick around real quick. You can talk to the seniors real quick. Oh, the R's up. Can you come join us, my man? Throw the little R's up. Hey, good last practice, man. Let's work tomorrow. Stay competitive. Be good on me. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Hey, seniors, stay on. Can you just tell them, like, what is a college coach looking for in a high school athlete that is going to give them the confidence to bet on them,
I would say number one is grades. There's no film being turned on if you're not eligible, because if you're not eligible, then we just wasted 5 minutes of watching a highlight tape that we can't even recruit for. So if you're not, grades is number one. Will always be number one. And if you carry that same mindset that you have on the field, the same work ethic on the field in the classroom, then grades won't even be an issue, because you guys give up your all out here every single time. So having that same mindset with grades is very, very important with academic and stuff like that. So grades is number one. As far as everything else, just they want to see someone that does not know how to turn it off, right? Like, you want to be, hey, who is number 5 on the field? Who is this play? He keeps repeating, whether you get the ball, whether you don't have the ball. One thing that we really, stands out is it shows a lot how you care about your teammates with what you do without the ball, right? If you're a receiver out there and the ball's not thrown to you, like, what are you going to do to make that 5-yard play a 10-yard play, a 10-yard play to a 15-yard play? All those little things where, regardless if you're not getting the ball thrown, if you're running the ball, you can still show so many things without even, being the main ball kidder on that play. And it's just, just doing your job. You don't have to do anything too special, because at the end of the day, if one person doesn't do their job, it affects every single other person. You don't have to try to be someone that you're not. We just go out there, continue to make play after play after play. But at the end of the day, consistency is one of the biggest attributes in players, right? It's one person can make the craziest one-handed catch one play and then drop the next 10. Well, unless it's that one crazy one-handed catch, what is he going to do? Versus the other person who, hey, he's going to make this catch. He's going to run the right route. He's going to go the same depth. He's going to do all these things. Well, that's the type of person that, you want to be able to trust, that can throw out there Friday, Saturday night. And we know he's going to run it a slant and 3 scarps. There's little things like that where it's just being consistent and not trying to do or trying to be, someone that you are. Just go out there, be yourself, just do your job, and everything will take care of itself. There's never a detail too small, alignment, what the defense is doing, what the offense is doing. It can never be over prepared. And just a lot of times, that will show you can tell when someone is over prepared and knows exactly what their opponent is going to do, because it shows on tape of them being a lot faster. But just the biggest thing is just academics. No academics, then there's no film being watched at all. And just be that one person on the field that on every single play that you watch in the highlight tape, you're like, who is that guy? Who is that guy? He does not stop. He does not stop whether he has a ball or not. And I would say you do those things, you do your job, we'll find you.
My last thing is raise your hand if you guys play another sport here on campus. Raise your hand. So that's a culture that we're really trying to build. Go ahead, guys, put your hand down. Multiple sport athletes, did you play other sports?
I did. I think I heard a saying once when I was younger that said, are you an athlete if you play, just a sport, or you play the sport, or if, are you truly athletic if you're playing multiple sports? I did not stop playing multiple sports through high school. I played baseball and football through high school. Growing up, every season was a new sport: baseball, football, soccer, basketball, you name it, I played it. I would say the physical benefit of it is just, hey, giving your body a break from football, But I think the biggest thing is the mental part. To do something one thing, one sport for 10 or 12 years, it's more mentally exhausting than physically exhausting, I would say. Just keeping your mind fresh. Keep your mind fresh where it's like, this football season, you give everything you have for football. Now when you go to the spring and it's baseball time, well, now football's, in the back right now, it's all baseball. And now it gives you that urge, that desire to like, man, I really wish I could be on the field right now. But I really encourage multiple sports, 100%, because at the end of the day, you're only showing that even do one. You're showing your versatility. You're showing this. You're working different muscles. All things like that. So I would definitely big advocate for multiple sport athletes.
As representatives of the programs, right? As seniors, man, shake Coach Flores' hand and thank him for investing his time. He's only here for a week, man. He's coming from Louisiana, out of state, and for him to come and take some time with us outside of his family, and I'm sure all these friends he wants to catch up with, is really, really vital. So thank you, Coach. Wish you deserve. Yep.
What happens? Hit the lights? Yeah.